Hello Devon. So I have lately become a little bit obsessed with rocks, which is a bit of a strange thing, but I love them for two reasons. One, they're free, and two, to be able to go and collect them and get them, it means you have to get out, down the beach, have a lovely walk and a bit of fresh air and exercise at the same time. So I'm going to show you two different things that you can do with rocks today. The first one seems like a really simple, absolutely easy peasy activity, but there's actually a great deal of cognitive thought and stuff that goes into it, and it's literally balancing rocks. So you go down the beach, you either can do it down the beach or do it with rocks and pebbles that you've brought back. But to be able to balance a rock, your child really needs to think carefully about the shape and the size of the rocks they're balancing. So they might choose their favourite shape rock or a really nice patterned rock and use that as their base. But actually, if they try and balance another rounded rock onto it, it's not providing a very stable base. So there's a lot of thought really needs to go into, I need a large rock. I need to make sure that the rock is nice and flat. Okay, so through a bit of trial and error, and the best thing really is to let your children just go out there and experiment, and they'll soon hopefully learn that every time their tower falls over that they need to adapt it and change it and choose the right shapes and sizes to make their tower a success. Bit of measuring involved. You could challenge your children to make a tower that reaches 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters. Again, lots and lots of lovely number recognition in there. Can you challenge them to build a tower out of a certain amount of rocks? So their tower must contain 12 stones, 12 rocks. Lots and lots of lovely stuff in there. So another great thing to do with rocks is sorting. And there's so many different criteria that you can sort rocks and stones by. You could sort them by size, maybe ordering them from largest down to smallest. Okay, slowly getting smaller and smaller. Okay, and there can be quite a bit of conversation around that. You could sort them by shape. I've already got here, just move this out of the way, two lovely rocks that are kind of a heart shape, which my daughter found actually. You could sort them by colour. Basically any criteria that your child can come up with that they can sort them by means that they're thinking logically and that they're thinking mathematically. The third activity, and I said there was only going to be two, but I've just wanted to add a third, is something I stole from my little nephew who's in reception, called Archie. Not a reception at Devon, but a different school, and he has made some pet rocks. And there are lots and lots, of course, different ways that you can do this. But all he did, and which was really cute, was that he added some eyes to his rock. He had some googly eyes, but you could just use some Sharpies or some paint. And he went the whole hog. He's made his pet rock, he's given it a name, he's made it a little home out of a cardboard box, he's made it a little food bowl, he's made it a name for it. So you can write about your rock, maybe your pet rock goes on a story adventure, who knows, the possibilities are endless. But you could also turn your rock into a creature. Okay, get up some pictures of some different insects or different animals, get your child to look at them really closely and see what they might want to make out of their rock, and obviously the shape of their rock would be very important to the type of animal that they're going to make. So I'm going to use this very small one here because it won't take me very long, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into a little bumblebee. So I've got my yellow pens here. I'm very lucky that my daughter loves a bit of art and craft, so I've got these wonderful paint pens at my disposal. But you can do it with paint, you can do it with chalk, there's all sorts of things out there. Like I say, you can just leave it as simple as adding a pair of eyes on there if you don't have the resources to hand. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'll just add a couple of stripes on there so that you can get the idea. And then actually, again, like I said, my daughter's very crafty, so she collects all sorts of things. So I'm going to find some little wings for my bee. Okay, maybe just draw him some eyes. There. Maybe I'd carry on the stripes, but I could use the feathers there to give him some wings. Very big wings for a bee, but there you go. And what's quite nice is that you know, that your children could do a little project. What could they find out about bees? Can they learn about how long they live for? Can they learn about where they live? Can they learn about, you know, how they collect honey and all sorts of things like that? So you can turn what's a really simple little activity into a much bigger ongoing project. I'd love to see what you make. Pop your ideas and things up on Tapestry, and we'll see if we can create a whole rock community. Okay, take care, bye bye.